Danny, this has been the longest layoff of your career. How do you feel, and what have you learned at this time off?
And who are you? And where are you from?
Albert Perez from Hoy Deportes.
I feel good. I feel good. Like I said before, I took the time off just to be a regular person, spend time with my daughter. I feel good. My body feels rested mentally and physically, and I'm ready to kick off 2018.
And Muhammad Mubarak with EURweb.com. What is the most that you gained from that last fight? What could you tell us? What was it that you thought you could have done most?
I thought I fought a pretty good fight. I don't think it was the best Danny Garcia, but like I said before, I fought a good fight. I thought I did enough to win. Like I said before, it gave me a feeling that I haven't felt in a long time. Coming up in the ranks as a prospect, from being an underdog my whole career, it gave me a feeling like I had a chip on my shoulder again, like I had something to prove again. And that type of Danny Garcia is always a dangerous Danny Garcia. I feel like a young prospect again who's hungry to win a world title. And that's the chip I have on my shoulder right now. I have dead weight on my back that I have to get rid of.
Brandon Albert with Instant Boxing. We've seen you before in between fights balloon up. However, since your last fight, we've seen you at multiple media events and you've been looking slim, you've been looking more fit and in shape. What have you been doing in the in-between time that's different from in the past?
Training and just keep training and doing it right this time. Not blowing up like I was before, not just going out and eating everything. So, you know what I mean? I've been training, that's all. Between fights, events I've been going to, been training and just keeping up in shape, that's all.
Danny, for you, why was Brandon considered the ideal opponent in this spot and not Shawn Porter?
That's Lance Pugmire of the LA Times.
How you doing? This guy.
My whole career, I never picked none of my opponents. From Amir Khan to Lucas Matisse, to Keith Thurman, to Lamont Peterson, the list goes on. I never picked none of my opponents. My job is to fight and put whoever they put in front of me. His name came up, I said where and when. And that's how my whole career has been. I never ducked no one, never turned no one down. If Shawn Porter's name would have came up in the conversation, then it would have been Shawn Porter, but it wasn't. It was Brandon Rios, and that's why I'm here today.
And is it, ultimately, should you be successful, and we don't want to get ahead of this, but would you like to fight Thurman again, or Errol Spence, or where would you like to do, should you be successful?
I would love to. I would love to have the rematch, but if not, I'll fight this Spence fight.
Tim, you're going to bring Tim Smith, the great Tim Smith here, you're going to bring that message back to Mr. Heyman?
I don't make fights.
And for Brandon, I mean, obviously, previously you walked away from the sport. So now every fight that you take on from that point, does that help you? I mean, could this be your last fight if you lose? And knowing that, does that help, you know, motivate you through the training camp and sharpen your focus for an opponent like Danny Garcia?
I am, you know what, I'm not really thinking about those type of things right now. All I'm thinking about is training and being well prepared and well in shape. And for Danny Garcia, that's all I'm training for. And I'm not thinking about what could happen after or what could happen before or anything like that. I'm just focused on training and being in good shape, that's all.